It's Mental Health Awareness Week. This is a week set aside for focusing on mental health, focusing on getting good mental health for everyone possible. And this year, 2025, is celebrated from 12th of May to the 18th of May. And this year's theme is community. It's focusing on the impact of building good community with others, building good community in the sense that your mental health is protected, you are valued, and your mental health actually matters to everyone in that community. So that is the theme for this year. And before I move on, it's quite shocking that a lot of people do not know what mental health is all about. Because when you ask the average person what is mental health, they would say, oh, it has something to do with your brain, or maybe there's something wrong with your brain. But that is not the only thing that mental health comprises about. So basically, mental health refers to an individual's overall emotional, psychological, and social well-being. So basically, mental health makes up who you are. As a person, mental health makes up who you are. It influences how you think, how you feel, how you behave, and how you also cope with stress, relate to others, and make choices. For example, someone who's in a poor mental state cannot make good choices for themselves. There's something called a mental capacity act or something like that, in that caregivers get to make decisions, quote unquote. They get to make informed decisions based on the patient's needs or wants, something like that. But that's not what I'm trying to get into. So mental health is more than just maybe there's something wrong with your brain or not. It's more than that. Is your psychology, your social well-being, your emotional well-being, not just the generic term that we're used to. And then key aspects of mental health is your emotional well-being, psychological well-being, and then social well-being. Social well-being in that you build and maintain healthy relationships with people. Like I said earlier, the theme for this year is community, meaning that you have to build good relationships with people. Don't surround yourself with people that would cause harm to your mental health. You need to build community, you need to build relationships with people that will actually make you better as a person. Not just not that they'll be taking from you and then you'll be suffering, but basically you'll be contributing to each other's lives, if that makes sense. Importance of mental health. A good state of mental health helps you cope with stress. It maintains a healthy relationship with others. If you're in a good state of mind, you relate well and you build good relationships with other people. And also, you grow as a person. If you're in a good state, if your mental health is in a good state, you grow well, you associate with people properly, you associate with people well. And then your health will be at the top. Like you'll be healthy, and that's something everyone wants. Everyone wants to be healthy. Not that you'll be visiting the hospital every now and then because something is wrong somewhere. That's also as a result of mental health. Mental health conditions. These are conditions that we're used to. It can also be called a mental illness or mental disorder. It's a condition that impacts a person's mood, behavior, thinking, or feelings. It can significantly affect daily life and relationships. So basically, if you have a mental health disorder or a mental illness, it's going to affect how you live. Obviously, it's going to affect how you live from day to day. You will not live like a normal person. Your relationship with people will be hampered because you cannot relate to them like as normal because there's something wrong somewhere. It's just there's something affecting your mood or your behavior at that point in time, and it's is as a result of a lot of things, stress, trauma, being a victim of abuse in any way, and there's a whole lot of things that causes mental health disorder. And some examples of mental health disorders: anxiety disorders, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder. That's like if you're going to a traumatic experience and you're reacting to it in the present, and it's not usually really good, because someone with PTSD, I just pray for anyone that is out there that has trauma of any sort. I hope you find peace. I also hope you find the help that you desperately need, because trust me, PTSD is not something to joke with. And also schizophrenia, eating disorders, and amongst others. Mental health is a very serious topic, and I cannot cover it in an entire episode. I can't even cover it in a whole series because it's quite large. It's a broad topic. There's everything I could talk about it, and there's so many things that I could talk about. But then I'm only talking from my own perspective. Someone else will have their own perspective about it. But the bottom line is that mental health is very important. You need to look after your mental health. Don't let anyone or any situation deprive you of having a good mental health. Listen, I know it's not easy. I know it's hard in this life that we're living, especially in the age that we are, where everything is just seeming to be so hard and everything. But you have to find your own peace. If you don't find your own peace, no one is going to find it for you. You're just going to be stressing and stressing and stressing and stressing. This is also an advice for me, because I stress over the very little things, like very, very minute things. And it's something I'm trying to change, but it's not really easy. So I just need to find peace even in the storm. You need to find peace even in the storm. And there's some tips here about maintaining good mental health. Self-care is one of it. Look after yourself. Care for yourself. Do if it's skincare that makes you happy, that makes you relax, makes you who you are, just do it. If it's going to the gym, eating healthy as well also helps a lot. I used to go to the gym about last year, but I stopped. But now I've started to do home workout, and it actually really helps me, because when I have those thoughts, or when I see that things are starting to get bad again, I just start doing stuff that make me happy. Example, home workouts. Like, just do something that's going to make you happy. Do something that will make you do something for yourself, something that will make you happy. If it's eating food, cooking, just do something that will make you happy for yourself. Also, one thing that I always say to people, a lot of my friends know this, usually, just don't think negatively. I know it's not easy, but just look on the bright side, honestly, because there are so many negative things going on in the world, and there are so many negative things that you could be thinking about, so many negatives are present. But just look on the bright side of things. If there's no bright side, find the bright side. You cannot keep living. If you keep living a negative life, you will affect your mental health. You will not be able to function as an important member of the society. So you as a person, there's so many things that you can do. You're so valuable. You're not useless. You're valuable. We need you. You as a person, we need you as a person in this life. You're valued. You're valuable. You're useful. You're not useless. So be positive. Think positive. Don't be having negative thoughts. It's not going to help you in any way. Also, social connections. Building relationships with people. I know how I've gone on a lot of rants about building relationships with people, talking to people, networking with people, and all of that. And I've also not been shy about the fact that I have some sort of social anxiety. I don't like talking to people. No, I don't like talking to people. I don't like talking to people a lot, but I cannot physically talk to people sometimes because I'm scared, kind of. But I just... Okay, take for example, I went for a party last July. And then, obviously, it was my friend's party. Good party, just like a small party amongst the person's friends. And then, before I left home, I literally had a panic attack. Why? Because I did not know what I was going to meet there. I thought I was going to go there and just just be alone and all of that. And then, I had a panic attack, and then I was literally scared. I was literally shaking. And then my mom helped me to calm down, see the bright side of things. And then she was like, I shouldn't go. I was like, I'll go and see. Whatever happens. I don't mind. And then I went there and I met people that I never thought I would meet in my life. And then we spoke, and I made new friends. Good relationship with people. That's what I mean. Network with people. Talk to people. In my class, I didn't used to talk to people at the start of the school year. I didn't used to talk to people. I just used to be on my own. But now I have not a lot of friends, but I have a lot of people that I talk to. I even smile and laugh in class and all of that. It's a gradual process. It's good in the end if you can do it. It's always good. It's good for your mental health as well. People will be thinking, oh, this guy's depressed. This lady's not best state of mind and all of that. It helps your mental health when you build connections with people. And also, the final thing is seek professional help. If you see that you have a mental health condition or your mental state is getting really, really bad and none of these steps help, you need to see a professional. Don't wait until you're starting to have suicidal thoughts or when things are starting to get really bad and there's literally nothing you can do. See a professional. before things get super bad. And I hope and pray that everyone finds their peace, everyone finds something that will make them happy, everyone finds good mental health, everyone finds something that will help them improve their mental health. So that brings me to the end of this episode. Happy Mental Health Awareness Week. Spread the awareness, live, love, laugh. Don't be negative. Thanks for listening. Bye.